and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing my October Drugstore Favorites. So I'm a little bit mad at myself because I just filmed this entire video and realized that only like here up was showing. So you didn't see none of my arms, none of my swatches, but it's okay, I'm about to redo them. So if at any point in the video there is like a weird thing with like me being here and then me all of a sudden like being only head up, just I like inserted the clips. Okay, so the first thing I've got is the Neutrogena makeup remover towelette things, and I usually like the Epiel, I don't really know how to pronounce it, the ones at Big Lots, and I still do, but I was out of them and I couldn't make it to Big Lots, so I just had to pick these up, and I really like them. The other ones have always been my favorite, mainly just because they're $1 and these are like $5, so it means you get 30 in the dollar ones and you only get 25 in this one, but this one it just takes the makeup off in like one swipe. You don't have to just keep rubbing and making your face raw over and over again, so that's why I really like these. He's gonna make an appearance.
I'm gonna wipe them up.
Okay, and this next product is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray, and oh my goodness, I love the Urban Decay All Nighter one, and I used to like the e.l.f. one. But this one's like $6, I think. There's a couple of them, and I think some of them are $8, but this one was $6, I think. But I really like this, especially for $6. You get a good bit of it. I actually been using it to spray on my eyeshadow brush to make my eyeshadow pop a little bit better. Okay, the next thing is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and this is in the shade Buff Beige, but it's not really my color. That's the only, I almost didn't put this in the video just because it's not technically my color, but I've been using it all month and I really like the finish of it and I like the coverage of it, but the color just didn't kind of go. But I have found that if you use this with a beauty blender, it does not pack as much foundation on it, doesn't cover well. It works way better with a brush compared to a beauty blender, so that was just my little thing. Okay, and the next product I've got is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in Fair. And this one, I really love to use it, but it doesn't cover very well. So it's more of like a highlighter to brighten with or anything or stuff like that. I usually use the Unique concealer one, but it wasn't drugstore, so I didn't want to put that in there. And this does, I still use it as concealer, but not for when I use like a full coverage look. I use this mainly for the brush part to clean up the outer edges or to carve out a cut crease, or just to highlight with. Like if I use just foundation, then I can go in with this and just brighten it up and then even in like on my nose and areas like that. But cover wise, this is not the product that you want, but for highlighting. Okay, and now this is the RK by Kiss Pure Mineral Concealer in the shade Golden Honey, and I use this to contour with, and I am obsessed with it. It dries really quickly, so like when you put it on, you kind of have to blend it out right then, because if you do it and you do your whole face, then it kind of like stays. So you need to like work really quickly with it. But oh my goodness, I think this is $3 and something. I don't know. This is the shade I've got to contour with, and oh my gosh, do you see how like creamy that is? And like it's just so blendable, and it just I love it. I'm so glad I found this. Okay, now this is the Wet n Wild bronzer in Ticket to Brazil, and I have used this for the past couple of months actually. It's just a really nice glowy bronzer. I live here, we go to the beach a lot, and so it's still pretty hot outside, so it's really nice to give you a little warm glow. It's not used, you don't need to use this to contour with, just to give you a little bit more of a sun kiss. I'll go ahead and swatch it. It's what it looks like on the finger. And then on the hand, you can see it by the contour shade. It's not near as dark, but it just gives you like a really glow, darker than a highlighter, so you can put it in where you would typically bronze. You know what I mean? Well, I really like this, so I've been using this a lot. The one thing that I've absolutely been loving this past month, I think I've only had it like 2 weeks, but this is the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette, and I have it on my eyes right now. Like on my lids, I've got I put this one on first, it was too pink. I put this one on next, it was too bright. I put this one on next, it was too gold, but then I just kind of rubbed them all together and it worked. It worked. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you. So this one right here, we're gonna go like this. Okay, these are really, really powdery and dusty, but they are just so beautiful. And what I've been doing is taking, like, especially with this color, this one's like, y'all give it to me. So I've been taking the Hard Candy makeup setting spray, this little booger right here that I've been using, and I've been wetting my brush with it and doing like the inner corners, the brow highlight, and then I've even been spritzing my beauty blender and dipping it into the this shade right here, and putting that as my highlight, and it just helps with the powdery stuff, and it helps to make it more vibrant and everything like that. So if you can get past the whole powdery thing, it's $6. Like, you get a whole bunch of different shades that you can work with for your skin tone and just for different looks that you want to do. I mean, it's $6, you know? Okay, along with the highlighters, I also have the Wet n Wild, I'll have a Cosmo shimmer thingy. And I know there's more Wet n Wild, like, shimmer palettes that have been going around, and they're apparently really, really good, but I think only Walgreens has them. I don't think Walmart does. I've been looking for them, but I never go down towards Walgreens. But this one, and I used this one tons before I got the e.l.f. one. This is the only highlighter I had, I know. So this highlighter is very, very pink, but it's so pretty. Like, that's what it looks like. And then once you put it on the skin, oh, alrighty. Now we're gonna go into this blush palette, and I have no idea where, this is terrible, but I have no idea where you can get this palette. I picked it up at TJ Maxx for, holy moly, I think it was like $5. And it's called All About Blush. Oh no, it's Style Essentials. It's Style Essentials is the brand, and it's the blush palette. But oh my word, I'm loving it. It reminds me a lot of the BH Cosmetics professional blush palette. I had it, I left it back at home with my mom. But these colors are just really, really pretty, and they go with everything. I love these kind of colors. I'm all about the dark mauve-y, rosy colors. I'm not really big into these, but it's nice to have in case you're doing a certain look or anything. And I'll just go ahead and swatch these so you can see. So I'm just going to start with this one. I don't know where to put it. We're going to go over here. Oh, that matches my shirt. Okay. I don't know if you can see. It's the next one. And then we're gonna go, whoa, I just messed up royally. Oh well, we'll just go like this. It's probably very confusing. I shouldn't have done that. Ooh. Okay. So as you can see, they are very, very pigmented. They're a little bit dusty, some of them are, but a lot of them are really, really creamy and have that really nice consistency to it. Definitely, I have hardcore been using these two right here and this one. This one's probably been the one I've used most, but these two, oh, I love them. So I have seriously no blushes. The only other blush I have is the LA Colors Blush in Spice, and that's another favorite. I guess I should have put that one in this video, but I can't find it. Anyways, yeah, this is my new blush palette, and that's all the colors I've got to choose from right now, and they're so pretty. So $5. Okay, and the next product I've got is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara. I did a tutorial, well, not tutorial, it was the 100 layers of brow gel video, and I used this in it, and it's still going strong after 100 layers of this stuff. And I am obsessed with it. I got it in the color Blunder Over Yonder. And it's just really, really good. I haven't tried any of the other ones, like the L'Oreal one or Maybelline or any of the other like brow gels, except for the e.l.f. like clear brow gel. But this one, I love it. I can just go through my brows without anything on it, and it fills them in, except for this outer wing right here with this just terrible thing that I have issues with every day. But like for this part right here, okay, and then the next product is the e.l.f. Brow Kit in the shade Light. And you can see I dip into that pretty well. I've just been using the gel and then dipping it straight into the powder, filling in the brows with like a little angled brush. But it's not dark enough for this part of my brow right here, you can probably see where there is no hair right there, and I try to fill it in, but it just doesn't work. It's not dark enough, so I have to go in with like a darker powder to fix that, but the medium one of this one is way too dark, so I'm kind of like in between, but I love this stuff. Like, it's $3. You can't go wrong with it. Trying to fill your brows in. Yeah, I've used this for actually probably like 3 years now, so 3 yearly favorites. Okay, and then the next product I've got is the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I got it in the Translucent Extra Coverage. This was going around like everywhere, like on Beauty Book and Facebook pages and stuff. I haven't really seen it much on YouTube. I mean, maybe I just haven't been looking in the right places, but most people are using like the RCMA powder and like the Laura Mercier powder, but that's too fancy for me. So, I mean, the RCMA one isn't too expensive, but you still have to order it. This one, I think it was cheap. I got it at Walmart, and I really like it. The only thing is it smells like old lady, and I mean, that's not a bad thing if you're an old lady. I mean, or if you're elderly, mature. If you're mature, that is not a bad thing. But it smells like my grandma's like little powder, you know, and it just reminds me of that. I used to play with it when I was little. Ooh. But I really do like it. It gives a little bit of flashback, so if you're like not into that, that's probably not the product for you, but I use it for baking, and yes, I really like it. Okay, and the next thing I've got is the CoverGirl Professional Mascara. This is the waterproof one, and it's just in the shade black. They changed the brush on this one. It's like curved now, and it didn't used to be. It used to be just a straight one, and it was my absolute favorite mascara ever. I'm talking... It worked so well, and you know how waterproof mascara can kind of like build up on your eyes, and then you wash it off and it's still real clumpy, and the next day you try to put it on, still pretty clumpy, and it like is terrible for your eyelashes, and then you start picking at it. No, this stuff did not do that. This stuff would like stay on throughout the day, and it might stay on through a wash or so, but once you like, you know, clean it off with like a makeup wipe or something and applied your makeup the next day, it wasn't clumpy at all. It had no... I loved it. It was so good, and it got your lashes so thick and so long, and it just did whatever you wanted. Now they changed the brush on it, and it still does that, but it just makes it so hard for me for my lower lashes because my eyes are so small. Like, putting stuff on my lower lashes, they're already not there to begin with, and it just touches everywhere, and I get transfer, but it's still my favorite formula. I still love the way it stays on my eyelashes and doesn't come off, and after it's dried it doesn't transfer, and I really like that. Okay, and the next two things I've got are the let's see here, All Natural, is that how you say it? Yeah, All Natural, the Wet n Wild little palettes here, and this one's in the shade Bare Necessities, and this one is in Nude Awakening. And oh my goodness, like, why is this not talked about more? Because these are so nice. Let me show you. Hang on, I got an idea. I'm gonna use my handy dandy notebook. No, just kidding. My handy dandy makeup remover. And I'm going to take those off of me. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the Bare Necessities palette. And I'm gonna start swatching it. So... wait. Yeah. Okay, so that was that palette swatched, and okay, this is $5. Like, why is this not talked about more? You can do like everything. You got the black, you got these transition shades, you got gold, you got like a, wait, no, hang on. That's like a really dark gold. This is a really gold. Then you got your highlighting shade, you got pink. I mean, like, there's so many, and they're really, 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 really pigmented.
So pigmented. This is your black, blue, brown, glitter brown, darker glitter brown, shiny brown, gold, kind of like a pinkish tan shiny, and then white.
Yep, that's what you got right there. So
that's what that is.
If you buy this $5 palette, that's what you've got to look forward to. Can you see it?
$5. $5 palette right here. Hang on.
Okay, now I'm gonna swatch the next one, and this is in the Nude Awakening, and we're just gonna start going. Oopsie, almost put it on top of it. Okay, do you see this? $5. Some of these might not be as pigmented as other shadows, other brands, but $5 for this, every bit of these. Like, come on now. Look at this black. Do you see that black? You can't beat that. You can't beat that. Let me show you what color. What? Okay, and the last thing I have here is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Soft Spoken. I have been wearing this one pretty much all year. I know it's more of like a fall color, but I kid you not, I was wearing it in March. So I love it. It gives you like a really nice, I'll go ahead and swatch it for you, mauve-y lip. I'm all about that mauve. I love mauve, obviously. This shirt right here, it takes a little bit to dry, but it's so beautiful. I love the color of it, and I wear it constantly, so yes. Alrighty, you guys, so I think that's the end of my video. I think that's all the favorites I've got for October, September, August. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I've been using these products for quite some time. I just now decided to do like my first favorites video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what your monthly favorite was, and maybe I'll go try it out and you can try out one of my products. That sounds like a fair deal. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.